What's up, everybody? Sorry for the slightly late start tonight. Freaking placed a grocery order at like 10 this morning. Delivery was supposed to be between 2 and 4 at like 4:25, 4:30. Not only was it not here, but I hadn't even gotten an update. And on the website, it hadn't changed. It didn't even say it was delayed or anything. And I finally reached out, and it took me another, I don't know, 30 minutes before I got in touch with anybody. And then they were like, yeah, there was a problem with the transportation, i.e. the driver, couldn't finish the delivery. So now it's just in delayed status. I don't know if I'll get it tonight or if they'll push it to tomorrow, but just trying to get that squared away, because if I'm sitting here and it shows up, I need to be able to, you know, get up and get the groceries put away and everything. So if that happens, apologize in advance. We'll deal with it when we get there. But we actually have a run going. Now, with my luck, it'll probably die like immediately tonight, but we got a really good start yesterday. So on like we scanned down the poison worm, Disciple of Anu intro, took that out, and then we scanned another like 2 places, and we came up to a haven where a Jericho soldier was being pursued, and we had the option to like turn them over or whatever, or recruit them, and we did, and it was a level 3 sniper, so we got that, pushed on a little bit more, and after a number of other things, we recruited a berserker, or no, an assault, not a berserker, an assault, a Disciple of Anu assault from a haven, because they just had decent synergies, and they had double mutation already. Armored head, stomper legs, and then they had a first level perk for grenade damage, which will work well with an assault. We did a haven defense, a Synedrian haven defense, and we took control of a sniper during that defense. And as we were ending it, I was like, give me the sniper, I know it's like a really low chance. And we did, we actually got them. They didn't have a great level 1 perk. I think they have Nurse, which is better med kits, but still, a Synedrian sniper, their level 2 synergies are just really good. And then we got a Disciple of Anu berserker from another haven. We went to a haven, and a Disciple of Anu individual was being like pursued or persecuted. I don't remember exactly, I didn't read the text there, but we got a berserker out of that. So, and then we did a vehicle recovery, and we got an Aspida, and we bought a Junker. So we have 2 vehicles and 9 soldiers, because I think we recruited 1 from the Phoenix Point recruitment. It was a heavy with decent perks. So we've got a solid start going. We took out our first nest at the end of the stream yesterday. That took forever because we have a mist event. I don't know exactly what they're called. Think of it like a dark event in XCOM 2. We have one for extra mist on missions. It does mean we can carry an extra troop. We can deploy up to 9 units, but it was a lot of extra mist in a really tight space. The one problem we have right now is we're in a bit of a bind as far as resources go. So we got to try to get some resources recouped. So let's jump in and have some fun. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, thanks for being here. I'm The Voice, and this is The Echo, where everybody has a voice. That means me, you, our games, our characters, our stories, our heroes and villains, successes and failures, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the wins, and the losses in all things sci-fi and fantasy, particularly and especially gaming. This is a place where we come together to enjoy those things alongside challenging gameplay in a chill environment as part of an awesome community of amazing people. That's each and every one of you. Whether it's your first time here, whether you're a long-time regular, whether you're a lurker or a chatter, whether you recently returned to the stream, stumbled in by accident, got here through a raid one day, found us on YouTube, are tuning in on the YouTube side live, or don't even know how you got here. The time you guys choose to spend here is awesome and amazing and extremely valuable to me, so thank you very much for that. And thank you for all the ways you guys choose to support the stream, the channel, the community, and me, and give me the continued opportunity to create this space, curate this experience, and share some good times good vibes, and good games with a great group of awesome people. Today we are continuing our Legend campaign, our first real campaign. We had a lot of failed ones as we've learned the intro, but our first real campaign, Legend Blind campaign of Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. We're playing Honest Ironman. We reloaded once yesterday because of just a blatant misclick by me. That's the only reload we've had, other than the game crashing a couple times yesterday as well. So we're going to keep it Honest Ironman, which means I'll only reload in the case of a blatant misclick, crashes, glitches, stuff like that. Not just because someone dies or a mission goes poorly. That's how you get better at these games. At least, usually. I've taken a while to get better at this, at least by my own reckoning, which is probably not a great metric to measure by. All right. All right. Just making sure everything is in place. Good, good, and good. When I was typing out my freaking announcement for the stream today, I was trying to type out Phoenix Point Terror from the Void. When I type VOI, my brain just automatically goes CE underscore for the voice. When I type my Twitch handle, V_voice_. So I had to backspace and retype that 5 times because my muscle memory would just keep trying to finish it one way. So, use Amazon Fresh for my grocery deliveries because it's free, but with free delivery, you get what you pay for. Let's just say I no longer order ice. Yeah, there are certainly things that I avoid as far as what I order for delivery. I don't generally do produce. I limit the frozen goods to things that won't be severely hampered if they're not kept completely frozen. I even try to not get milk and things that are super, quickly perishable. I would do Amazon Fresh, but I don't live in a very big area as far as, like, population density. So I don't even know if it's an option where I am. I'll have to look. It wasn't previously, but it could be. Those change. Glacier, what's up? Thank you so much for gifting a sub that landed on The King. Very much appreciate that awesome support. All right, let's take a look. I would prefer to just, even with the extra work, I'd go get the groceries myself, but working around the non-functioning vehicle for the time being. So, it is what it is. All right. Okay, I think I needed to... There was one option I wanted to make sure was updated here. Gameplay... Aircraft geoscape auto unpause. So previously, I messed with this a little bit earlier. If I move one craft, it'll start advancing time, and then the other craft is just sitting still. So I've changed it to where all aircraft have to be in motion before it'll automatically start rolling time. That way I don't lose time trying to move things around. But you can see here, we're at quite a deficit on materials. We're actually going negative on food because we're over on our living quarters. Yeah, so. Okay, stop. I'm not trying to get you to go forward. All right, what are we gonna do? This is the Symes Retreat. Yeah, and I considered that, Raph, but I think, I might do that. I'm not sure. Right, set it to never. Because it's defaulted to always, which is bad. Yeah, I'll just do it to never, and then I'll just advance it myself. I'll play around with it. If I feel like I want it to do auto once I've deployed craft, I might change it back to what I just had it on, but... I noticed this. They have an infiltrator available, but I don't have anything, so... Not an option for me right now. Sorry, I've got to have the notifications on my phone actually turned on so that I can listen for any updates on my damn delivery order, my grocery order, so. Because, yeah, how much would that cost? 700 materials. So we need to explore. Hopefully we get a scavenging site up here. Okay, let's take a look at our personnel. So what we can do, that's the other thing, is I can't really do much on this Manticore until I get a FAR module in it. Because I can only put 2 soldiers in it. So, and I don't want to send them out alone, because if it's an ambush or something, that's just a problem. So, the problem is building a FAR module is like 600. Yeah. It's 600 materials, so I can trade some tech for materials, because I actually have a chunk of tech, and that usually trades 5 for 1. But that, you know, so 20 tech gets you 100 materials. And it caps out at like 159 there. You know, I might actually do that. But, okay. So, they got injured, so their stamina went all the way down. So, let's put them at Phoenix Point. Same here. Let's put them at Phoenix Point. Let's move you to Manticore 1. Now we have the 6 people on Mant 1 who are healthy and good enough to go. We're going to wait and just let this 10 health recover, which will only take like an hour. And then we'll send this crew to do some moving and shaking. All right. What's up, Sangster? Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, I'll have to get used to that. Okay, pause does it. Space does it. Trade. 31 for 155. If I bounce around a bit, I can get some materials built up this way. But I know tech is valuable, so I don't want to get rid of all of it. I can't trade food because I'm at a deficit right now. The one thing we've got a pretty solid start going, Sankey. The one thing I am going to trade there that I might look at is that. Get to 300 materials and activate this base, because that will give me food production. And that would mean I could trade food easier. So I wonder how difficult this mission is. Defend the Synedrian lab, testing the new mist repellers from Incursion. I got 6 solid soldiers. I bet we can do it. We can at least take a look at it. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
The disciples of Anu Haven is under attack.
That's what I'm gonna do. Let's go there. Yeah, they still got a while to recover that stamina. This will get us some materials and tech. Yeah, that'll get us enough to activate that base. It's not a spoiler because you read out loud the loading screen tip, but you will eventually be able to turn captured infected into food, which just sounds so... Yeah, that sounds super tasty, right? But yeah, you're right. It's not a spoiler. I do remember seeing that, so... Alright. We don't have a lot of our utility stuff because we don't have the materials to be rebuilding grenades right now, but we shouldn't need them here. Especially because the power level of the enemies is relatively low right now. After this mission, we may start looking at raffling off some of these soldiers to get them named. Trying to see if there's any update on this order. All right. Okay, we're on the roof. See if we can get an eye on any Disciple of Anu people. Get control of them, and maybe they'll join our cause. Not seeing any around, and that's okay. Alright. Take a look.
Here I am. Let's do this.
What are we seeing?
I'm on the move. There.
What do you see? What do you know? A myrmidon. A myrmidon?
I'm on the move. Tango spotted. Rolling out.
No gun, no spitterhead. Nice. He is an alpha, but he's gonna be a lot easier to hit than this myrmidon. Not a great shot, but not terrible.
Ready, willing, and able. I'll be right there.
Ooh. Oh, hello. He's a priest.
Going in.
Psychic Scream. Okay. And he's wielding a... Is this a virus rifle? I think it is. Mm-hmm. Alright. Infected by virus. At start of turn, virus is subtracted from will points, then virus value is reduced by 1. So that can cause, like, panic and stuff like that. Quite rapidly, I would imagine. There's gotta be more Anu defenders around. I would expect at least one more. If not more than that.
Ready to go to work.
Ready to go to work.
I'm going in.
I'm going in. I'm going in. Tell the world that I'm going in. I know those aren't the words. This is the echo where my voice is horrible. And you have to listen to it. Or you can leave. Don't do that. You'll make me sad. Butt shot! It's a shitty shot, honestly.
Taking point.
Fun fact, they changed the inventory system in vanilla because people controlled locals and dropped the weapons and gave... Yeah. That would be, like, one of the very first things I would think to do. So... I can see why it would be changed, yes. Okay, heard glass or something break there. Okay, just underneath us. That's a Anu defender of some kind. Another one, good. That's an assault. Brute Alpha. Is that a is that a launcher arm? No, okay. Nice Overwatch hit. That one's touched by the void. Stay away, Myrmidon! Ain't nobody got time for that. Oof. Oof. This Myrmidon might be able to reach us. If that other one got that close, this one might go right up to us, but I expect him to attack this same target. And they're probably going to die. Or be very close. I want to get control of these two, but if I put someone down there... See, he can get close, but he can't rocket jump away. If he was a little bit closer and could, like, move to that tile or that tile and then rocket jump. Because there's a lot of enemies there. So maybe we just try to eliminate some of these enemies. You can get here and actually have quite a bit of movement, and then you can chain activate this guy.
Advancing.
Let's try it. Because you can move back relatively far. Go here. So you got a melee weapon, a pistol, but you have stomper legs, so...
Can't wait.
That is some action economy right there. That's not too shabby.
Yes.
I want to kill this one, but he's also touched by the void, which means he's going to spit out another problem. Give me just a second, guys. I just gotta do one quick thing. Sorry, I know we just started. I'll be right back. Yeah, 2 actions plus movement to delete 9 actions. Yeah, it was really good action economy on that stomp. Yeah, if they can't, you're right. No wings, so they may not be able to fly anymore. Either way. So his will points are going to be, like, at 1. I don't think he'll panic at 1. I don't know. Does it have to go all the way down? You know, she could stomp as well. Alright. Let's get you here. You only see 1 target. And you don't see him overly well, but... that's a bit risky. Well... I'm not really that concerned about you. You're not my guy, but... Okay, at least he didn't hit the Anu. I didn't do it on purpose. Well, I mean, I did, but... Shut up, Andy.
Insides.
They're not helpless little insects, okay? Paula, again, continues to be masterful at disarming enemies. Sometimes literally. His arms on the floor.
Let's do this. Already there. See you in the next life. Moving to coordinates.
This guy's probably gonna kill this assault. Or berserker, but such is life.
I'm here. Nothing will get past me.
This one is dazed, but he's right next to the guy, so I wonder if he can attack anyway. So maybe I just deal with him.
Really the best they can do.
Let's do this.
Rolling out.
What's up, Dee Dee? Strike hard, hello. Wait till he gets a magnifying glass? Yeah. You know it.
Area covered.
He doesn't have a weapon, so... Pop! He gone. This guy didn't do anything. Oh, he panicked. Okay, yeah. That's what we were hoping would happen.
Just give the word.
Okay.
Let's show him what we can do. I've got this.
Okay. A little bit more on Zeriana would have caught them up a little bit, but that's okay. Damn it. Okay. All right. Tiamat development and a disciple of auto equipment. Okay. Pandoran attack analysis. Revealed the location of their colony. All right, we got another nest there. Okay. Okay, we've got the materials to activate another base. Or to build more it. You know what? No, not move. Let me just look at it. So it's got a training facility. It's got a food production. It doesn't have living quarters, but we should be able to build those relatively easily. I haven't gotten a second one active yet. That's what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, Dee Dee. We're looking at activating a second one right now. Yeah, no radar or research. That's why I'm looking, which is funny because it's R&D. No research. Radar there. But it fits my immediate need fairly well. This one has a satellite uplink and the food production. No training facility, which I would like to have. Training facility, food production, medical bay. Training facility, food production, medical bay. Right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm going to go with my gut. I'm going to activate this one. What's up, CGI? All right, let me explore these real quick. We need to do the Symes retreat soon. Okay, hold on. I said my order should be on its way. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I'll just have to keep an eye on this. Oh, my damn chat. There we go. Alright, we still need materials. Because I want to get the training facility and the food production repaired, so we need 240 materials. We've got the tech right now. Alright, well, let's check these.
Research complete.
Nice. Combat shield, let's get that done. Then I gotta figure out what I'm doing next. Laser weapons? Pandoran colonies, that'll get me some... That's what I can also look for as a way to get some of the materials I need through some of these topics. That's a big boost. Probably advances the story somewhat. That's going to give me a lot of important stuff, probably. Alright. Before the mist pushes too much further in. Explore. Yeah, I'll have to get used to that. Operatives have discovered the broken remains of an experimental Synedrian mobile lab. Apparently, the vehicle suffered a containment failure. There was no signs of the crew, but some of the equipment could be salvaged. I'll do both. That's a lot of tech. Dr. Hussein Habenek, a Synedrian scientist who helped design the lab, sends us a message of thanks. He had argued against deploying it so early, but was outvoted. Sucks to suck. Thanks for the tech. They're my friends. Me and Synedrian, we're like this right now. All right. Expecting it to start. Okay, so I gotta look at how I want to do those, but, shields, you know? I guess when you look at something like... Where are they? Hands to use one. Just sword and board? Hammer, shield? Alright. Not super expensive. That's good. Yeah, it's got a pistol, too. Falcon cannot hear the falconer. Excerpt from the Oniric Delirium Psychosocial Impact Assessment. Between reports of high number of sightings of sizable Pandoran concentrations. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Anything here I'm not already aware of? Tyrant Alpha. Yeah, those are nasty. Triton Ghoul. Not sure if I've run into one of those yet. Haven't run into one of these yet. Mobile Pandoran species that serves as a guardian of a specific area, mostly found in colonies. The specimen is rumored to have psychic abilities that hinder human troops. Approach with caution. Psychic Scream. Spawnery? Mobile organic structure found in Pandoran layers. The structure is effectively a mutation laboratory, intelligently evolving new Pandoran forms. Speculated that destroying it could cripple the layer, causing it to be abandoned. So it's like the brain of a layer, would be my first guess. Fireworm? I'm guessing that's like a poison worm, but sets you on fire. Not cool. Acid worm. Siren. A lethal Pandoran species evolved from for close quarters combat. 80% of the creature is covered with evolved chitin armor, making it difficult to injure. Highly intelligent and bloodthirsty, the Siren has been reported to dash to opponents and attack them with her bladed appendages. We've already run into one of these. Yeah. Fireworms. Previously unknown creature named the Archaron, due to its ability to spread the third mist Pandora virus strain affecting people's minds and will, can launch an acid and mist attack at long range. Sightings of this species have been accompanied by more frequent reports of Umbra presence. What's up, Eclectic? Alright. More info. Search the site. Abandoned military outpost. Very nice. Okay. There's a lot I want to do with those materials, but I think this is the first two things I want to do. So get those done. Alright. Next materials, I want to build a FAR for the second craft. Oh. New recruits. That's an actual sniper. This is an actual heavy. Troublemaker heavy. Melee with proficiency. Not right now. We've got a Daredevil infiltrator there. I'll probably go knock out this mission. I'm gonna explore and see if I get any connection off this, and if not, I'll kind of bounce my way down. And we're gonna go do that Synedrian mission. Damn it. Click explore. Research is going, right? Yes. Alright, let's bounce our way down. We're gonna head to this mission. And then we'll probably look at the Simon's Retreat. Okay. Oh, who'd we piss off now? Site added to Geoscape Overrun. We've received an automatic emergency transmission from New Jericho Science Facility. The message is composed of the word overrun, repeated in loop. Tracking down the location, the transmission revealed some security footage. So New Jericho continues to expand its... Okay, she's talking.
To expand its military capabilities. This time with a new class of soldier. The technician. Robotic arms, cranial input hubs. It all sounds very impressive, and we are not exactly opposed to this development. But we do wonder, when is New Jericho going to invest in anything other than war?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, we need to achieve some kind of peace, and we in Synedrion aren't unwilling to fight. But winning is more than just building the biggest army. To win, we need a functional infrastructure. We need people who can plan.
All right, 1 second. I got 3 things going on still. Sorry, folks. I know this has been repetitively interruptive today. Half a second. Be right back. This is so annoying. Because on one part of the website it says the order's delivered. The other part says it's still delayed. It isn't delivered because I haven't gotten it yet. It said it was going to be delivered by 5 minutes ago. But it was also supposed to be delivered 2.5 hours ago. Because the reason it's so annoying right now is I don't even know if I'll get an update because part of the site already shows that it's delivered. So now I'm concerned they're going to set groceries out there on the front porch and I'm not going to get a delivery notification and stuff's just going to be sitting there. I'm going to have to be standing up for every fucking few minutes to check it. Okay. Not really have the material to buy anything, but... Junker Sonic Turret, interesting. Aspida engine upgrade. Remove all paralysis, bleeding, poison, strained, infected, dazed, and slowed status effect from all allies within 10 tiles. Wow. Items are arriving soon. Okay, at least I'm getting an update. So, infiltrator, technician, slug technician, spy master, infiltrator. Cool. Lots of stuff. All right, we'll explore this one, and then we're gonna pop down here for Against the Mist. I think these 6 soldiers can handle it. All right, let's find out. I have a timed mission here. Overrun. Okay, 10 days. Don't know what that mission is. We don't know what this mission is either, so we're going into this kind of blind. But let's do it. Okay. See what we're in for. Could be my downfall. It's an Aspada. It's an Aspida. It's a Spida. Objective, secure area. So probably just got to kill everything on sight, I'd guess. High ground doesn't seem terrible, depending on what we're facing, but honestly, almost regardless of what we're facing, I feel like high ground's probably a good place to be.
Let's go.
See if we spot anything.
I'll be right there. There! There!
Is that a gunner? Ooh, launcher arm. And a gun. Okay. Yeah, he's spicy.
I'm on the move.
Rolling out.
I don't want to be where he can see me. He might just grenade me down onto the floor. Okay, before we get deep into this mission, and hopefully this will be the end of the interruptions for tonight, it looks like my order is probably being dropped off on the porch right now. I'm going to go get everything put away, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. I appreciate your guys' patience, so just one of those days. We'll be right back. I'm going to go. We've got ads coming up in about 8 minutes. I'm just going to go ahead and run them now. That'll get rid of them for at least an hour. So appreciate your patience. We'll dive into this mission. We've only seen one enemy so far, but he's got a grenade launcher. So we'll see if we come out of this without everyone dead. We'll be right back. Thanks, guys. I'm out of shape. Sorry. I sprinted to try to get everything put away as fast as possible. Thank you guys for your patience. All right. Water. Ah. Squeezed it too much. Okay. So we've only seen the Scourge here. The good thing about them, the one good thing, as far as facing them as enemy, is they have low hit points.
Catch me if you can.
So, one good shot from a sniper will deal with them. Having said that, I'm gonna set this Overwatch up.
Got you covered.
Let's just put you right here.
Moving.
Okay. Well, there's a difference between, like, just a delivery package. A siren. Okay. and like groceries where there's like perishables and stuff. But so them leaving it at the door, that's my decision for them to just leave it at the door and not bother me. And then that's mostly remnant from COVID, where it was, you know, trying to contactless delivery and stuff like that. I didn't really care too much, but... And that's probably the first time I started doing grocery delivery was because of COVID, and then now my car doesn't work, so it's more of a necessitous convenience, which is not... That's an oxymoron, but it also is true. Okay, so we've never faced a siren before. She's only melee. But I imagine they got... Oh, Psychic Scream as well. I imagine they've got a lot of mobility.
Ready, willing, and able. I can make a difference.
Hmm. Oh, nice.
I'm here.
So, I also lost track of the Arthran Scourge, the guy with the little organic grenade launcher. That guy's got a gun, too, so I've got one enemy that seems terrifying in melee. I didn't look at the damage here, but I'm guessing it's ridiculously high. 80, but 20 bleed. Burst of 2, so that's 160 with 40 bleed. Okay.
Yes. Moving up. Taking point.
Up, TNT. It's TNT. He's dynamite. It's TNT. And I'll win that fight. TNT. It's a power load. Watch him explode. Don't clip your buddy.
I'll keep both eyes open.
Anything that moves dies.
Rolling out.
Let's
Get
go.
you up here as well. Okay. Oh, come on. That looked like it went through them. Son of a bitch. It's got some mobility. Thankfully, it was moving the other way. Okay, there's the Scourge, or a Scourge. Could be a second one. What's beeping at me? Okay, hold on. With my chat amalgamation program. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get it working again. Everything just wants to break tonight, doesn't want to cooperate. Can we get a chat going? Thank you. Alright. Problem is, apparently the turn kept going, so... Did anyone get shot? No. Okay. So the siren's over here. We got this guy, Footpad. We got this guy, Scourge. So it's not really an upgraded gunner. It kind of is. It has the organic grenade launcher, which is a different kind of threat. But they only have 90 health. They're actually quite soft. So killing them's not overly difficult. It's just a matter of killing them before they start blasting. Basically.
I'm on the move.
But in here, we've kind of got some cover and might be able to force them through some of these doorways.
Area covered.
Get them taken out before they can do much.
I'm going in.
But it does carry a gun as well. So it's a gunner and it's got that grenade launcher.
Nothing's getting past
This
me.
Footpad has just an assault rifle. Don't know what that is. We know that's the siren. So anyways, I started blasting exactly.
Let's go.
He actually has a shot
Engaging.
on the Footpad. It's not a good shot. These are the mist repellers. I'm guessing maybe that's what I'm here to not destroy.
Let's blast them.
She's actually got a chance to kill this thing. Not the best shot, but come on. Disabled an arm, he'll just recover it. That's fine, though. Get up here. I should have left them down there on Overwatch and put them up here, because this is the better Overwatcher. But I want to see where this thing moves and maybe get a hit on it. Start chipping it down since it's got a budget ton of health. Yeah, I don't want to shoot at that. I wonder if he'll shoot at me from there. He doesn't have a particularly good shot, but... see what happens. So much shit in the way! I don't like that thing being that close. That much closer. Uh-oh. Okay, his turn's over. No grenade gonna drop us onto the ground at this point, at least. Oh, he's not gonna come around the corner. Oh!
Requesting more enemies.
Get fucked! Okay, whatever was up there is coming down. It's moving I was gonna say slowly, but okay, it's a Triton of some kind. Okay, he sucks. Peeking isn't safe. This ain't XCOM. That's right. Okay. I can't reach her, but I bet she's got more mobility than I do.
Operative on the move.
I'm still gonna shoot.
Let me see.
If I clip her tail, maybe that slows her down. Could try to blow her arms off, but there's like 3 of them.
That was
Weakened her tail. I wonder if the 2 of them might be able to combine to blow her tail off.
on the move.
Or damage it enough that she can't really move much. Disabled tail. I have to imagine that severely limits their mobility. I might be able to just kill her. This door's not open. Alright, well, first things first, let's kill this guy. That was damn good shooting. She hit him 4 out of 4 times. At that distance. Impressive. You could open this door and then take a shot, and then the gunner can drop down and take a shot. Because this siren is by far the biggest threat.
Ready to rock.
Heavily armored, though. Yeah. Very heavily armored. I don't know if I want to be... No way she's going to be able to move there. I can't see her from any of these spots, though. She gonna be able to get up here and reach them? I gotta say, I doubt it. With a damaged tail, they fucking shouldn't be able to.
Rolling out.
Let's see. Seems to have more mobility than I'd like it to have, but... Stopped at the door. Doesn't want to cross the Overwatch or can't move further. Not sure which, but... Okay. 3 guys back there. Yeah, I put him down there knowing he'd be open to some attacks, but there's a lot of obstructions. And he is in heavy armor, so... Like a tyrant shooting would be problematic, but... Yeah. The obstructions are the things we're thematically here to protect, but that's not the point.
Here I come. Confirming target. Succeed.
Sure thing.
They don't like that. Probably didn't even need the heavy to shoot, but this is the biggest threat, I would guess, so. Not anymore. Ain't a threat to anybody anymore.
Ready to engage.
He's dead. No one, no one, no one ever is to blame.
I'll be right there. On my way.
Got one mark with the void. Rogue 73. Welcome back for
champ.
20 months. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for that continued amazing support. Got a tyrant there with a gun. Okay. Hitman with a sniper rifle. Alright.
On the lookout.
Nothing's getting past me.
Oh, that was the bleeder. He did. You know, the tyrant could kill them, but they're gonna be fine. See? Told you they'd be fine. They didn't even move.
I'm going.
Probably not a great shot given the distance, but you know what? It's 0
Hit
hits.
the enemy.
0 connections. Yeah, not great, to say the least.
Yes.
Keep doing it. Come on. Keep doing it. Just a fucking masterclass at you don't get to have an arm. That was not a clean shot, like an easy shot to make, and they did it. The Tyrant did panic. You're right. Good call.
Let's blast him.
Not bad. The disarmor. Yeah. Okay. No one.
Ready.
No one ever is to blame.
Rolling out. Area covered.
Serena?
Area covered.
He's like, nah. Oh, he's still got his spitter head, so he's gonna move in. Hit his shield. Unfortunate, but I was gonna say that had to be his full movement. I got someone for you, friend. I got someone you're not gonna like meeting that close. It fucked!
Eyes peeled.
Yeah, your shield's not in a very good spot, sir.
Nothing's getting past me.
I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah, they're pretty blocked because they don't actually lean out. This might shred a little bit. Doesn't look like it. I have 4 armor, damaged his shield, which is relatively inconsequential.
Ready for action.
I can put an overwatch on him from here. Well, if he moves up. Probably just hit one of the myriad things
In my
between, but...
sights.
A little bit of damage to his armor, or his arm. He's whipping.
Shake it, baby.
Get wrecked. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What a clean shot. Very nice.
Here I am.
You suck, sir.
Let's do this. Ready to engage.
You left yourself real exposed.
Is this really the best they can do?
Not too bad. Not too bad. We went into that one blind, but handles the business. Zariana leveled up the disarmor. All right.
I'm glad you decided to help us. But I hope both the Phoenix Project and the Polyphonic Tendency can at least recognize that these attacks on the mist repellers aren't a coincidence. Somehow, the Pandora virus is defending its strategic interests. Tell me, do you think we can really coexist with something like that?
I don't really think we can, but I feel like it gives us an option to get more control to then try to be aggressive. If I was hard-pressed to say which one I think is the better final outcome, it's eliminating the Pandora virus. Not attempting any type of symbiotic or coexistence. But the mist repellers feel like a tool to aid us getting there. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go with the approach is worth pursuing.
That's what Zara said too. Very well. I hope I'm wrong.
Synedrian is now supportive of the Phoenix Project. The location of Synedrian havens have been added to the geoscape. Defend them to earn reputation. Failure to defend a haven under attack will lose some support. That's fair. They are the ones we are the most... Okay, so there's a new one. There's a new one. Another new one there. There. Any others? I imagine they're relatively, you know, contained within a geographic region, but I know there's one over here, because we saw this one earlier for an attack on it. I wonder if does that reveal all of them across the globe? Because then we would know. Okay, there's another one. That one's in the mist. It's got an assault for recruit, too. I want to see a Synedrian sniper, and I wouldn't mind picking up this infiltrator at some point, but materials have been tight. I think we go here and recover, and then go to the Symes retreat. I just have to figure out how I'm going to take it. Like, who I'm going to send there. We got mist propagating here. Wonder if I should build another living quarters at that. No, I'm going to put a living quarters in this second base. Jeez. When I can afford it. And maybe storage. It's 250. We're close. We could trade for 6. Could trade food. We've got food production coming up. All right, where are we? We're right here. You know what? Do that. They have a storage facility. Or storage. R&D. is what it's called by default, but I know I can change those, probably. And it doesn't have any actual research. So we could do it more like a training base. Put 2 training facilities in. 2 living quarters. I don't know what else is going to become available later. I'm just extrapolating from what I know now. It could all be incorrect, but... I am going to do a living quarters. Because we're already technically over, so... Assault. They're working on a facility. I think there was... Is that the only Synedrian one I've seen? Okay, they're going to have production, or training as well. That's good. That's a Synedrian assault. So it's got to keep an eye on those places, and I'd like to get a Synedrian... I have one Synedrian sniper. I would like another. I don't know if the enemies on this mission are scripted, or if it's going to get harder the longer I wait. But let's go back to the base. If this is going to be a base that has... Okay, it has a medical bay. Okay, good. I was going to say it needs a medical bay, but...
Research complete.
Nice. Oh, I was right there on materials. What does this get me new research for? Capture and containment. I guess that's another thing that could be built into this base, but... Where's our next base likely to be? Probably over towards Europe. Probably this one. What does it have? It has a satellite uplink. It has food production. No research, but we could turn that into a containment base and research. That one has a training facility, so probably not there. Yeah, it'll probably be this one. And we'll do... Or this one. Yeah, probably this one. Probably this one. Not quite yet, but it's good to plan when you can. Alright. I didn't start research, so it's like 4 hours lost. It's not a huge loss, but... Okay. That is a good shotgun. I know some of these autopsies are going to lead me to better equipment as well. I don't know which leads to which, and I haven't looked it up. I know that this is obviously going to be like a huge one for progression. Let's knock out some of these autopsies. Mindfragger. Myrmidon. Let's put those 3 up so at least there's a little bit of time there. Divin Havens against attacks. Yeah. Sabotage New Jericho, or, well, they're really unfriendly with me, so it's more likely I'm going to be working with Anu right now than Jericho, which means Jericho might be a target. We'll see. Okay, so how are we going to attack the Symes retreat? Do we just take 8 soldiers and no vehicle, or do we want to take a vehicle? If we take a vehicle, we can take 5 soldiers in a vehicle. Because we can put 2 soldiers in Manticore 2, 3 soldiers in Manticore 1 with a vehicle. tough call. I feel like 8 soldiers might be better. I'm not sure. Well, either way, I want all these soldiers to be fully recovered, so let's just get some time going. Okay. Okay, personnel. You... So we gotta transfer you on a vehicle to get you over to the Phoenix Point, too. So can't just move you there, which makes sense. Okay. Put you in Manicore 2. Put you in Manicore 2. Actually, do I want more snipers or more assaults? Let's put you in the base. Let's put you in Manicore 2. Let's go Manicore 1. 5 soldiers and a junker. Let's put you in... Oh, I'm using both the Manicores. Okay, that's fine. Just leave them here for now. So it's double sniper, double assault, 1 heavy, junker. I'm really struggling with whether I think the junker or the 3 soldiers is better. The junker's beefy, but it could also get wrecked. You know, we're going to roll with it, because I'd rather it get wrecked, and while it's getting wrecked, it's going to last a little while, and we can hopefully get some work done against the enemies. Hey, Moose. Good to see you, bud. What would I want their secondary class to be? I don't know enough about the other classes to really know. Infiltrator with Sniper feels like that could be a good pairing. Technician? Maybe gives some flexibility. I'm not sure. It's a lot of skill points. I mostly just want them to keep doing what they're doing right now. Let's go there for now. Also... Oh, I need to build another Pythagoras, because I are indeed the one. I'll do that when I have the materials to do it. Okay. Carry an extra med kit here. All right. Let's go give the Symes Retreat a try. It's in the mist this time, too, which probably makes it harder than it was the first time, but we'll find out. All right. So, Mana Core 1 to Symes Retreat. Mana Core 2. Symes Retreat.
Ascension Haven is under attack.
Mana Core 1, go back to the base. Mana Core 2, go back to the base. The reason I want to take the Junker here is if it gets beat up, it might take a lot longer to recover, to repair it. All right. Mana Core 1. Mana Core 1. Yeah, you're still out for now. We'll get you in the field soon, kid, but... Alright. I don't really care about that damn thing. Here, do this. Oh, you had ammo. Dude, fucking load the damn thing. What? It's got 3 shots. You've got ammo. Whatever. Stop fucking with me. Okay. Looks like this is the against the Forsaken. Yep. All right.
Ascension Haven is under attack.
Where? I can't reach that. They might win. Too far away. Can't do anything about that. Multi-class Infiltrator doesn't get second row abilities. I don't know how the multi-classing works. I'll roll in. I'll figure it out when I get to it, including probably fucking it up.
Research complete.
New research available. What a research does it add? Grenade launcher tech. Put that up there. You know what? Put that up there. Alright. Also, what's up, Madge? Good to see you. Alright, let's defend. Leader Barry Alvarez. Haven under attack. Riley Town. By the Forsaken. All right. No one, no one, no one ever has this song stuck in my head. Bam, bam, bam. Get out of my head. To my arms tonight. That's a big Pandoran. Like, he's big. I don't like that. Pestilence Spectres. You are facing a pack of Forsaken called the Pestilence Spectres. Their leader is Shadowveil, using the tactic Assisted Targeting. While leader is alive, each ally gains 15% accuracy per ally within 12 tiles, up to 60%. 6 civvies.
Here I come.
Here I go again on my own. Let me take a look at this boy. What you got? You got a pistol, you got a blade. You got all kinds of regenerative nonsense going on. You got a lot of armor. You think you're badass? You think you're tough? Oh, don't worry. I know you got another arm. Don't you worry. I did not forget about your other arms, sir.
Let's have a look.
It's behind this tree. Sir, I'm gonna need to be able to see that arm. Fuck you, tree. That was not okay. Shredded some armor. It's not the most effective against high armor, but we shredded some of it. Oh, that's right. I've got the third sniper on site.
Rolling out.
It's not about him being able to regen his arms. It's about being the disarmers.
Hostile injured.
He gotta regen both of them. He's gonna be dead, so he ain't gonna regen shit.
Yeah. Let's do this. Come and get some.
Regen that. Regrow those. One of the worst lines in that movie. A movie full of very bad lines, too. Hey, civilian! Get to some cover! I better be a civilian and not a bad guy. I'm gonna find out. Ooh. Hello. You should join me after this is all over. We'll have fun. Rescue your people, Sanhedrian Assault.
On my way.
Where's the exfil? Over here? Can you reach it? Oh my god, seriously, game. You are trolling me. What a troll. There's the boss. Okay, got an assault with a shotgun. So I'm gonna push this civilian over here. I'm also gonna step here. Yeah, stop with your... Go here. Find any other defenders or any other enemies. Alright. Another assault.
Targeting enemy.
It's going hard. Just run out into the open and stand there. Well, we know there's another enemy there, and it's Sanhedrian. There was an enemy there. Damn. Probably a civilian, since they didn't move. Probably going to be a civilian lost. So the dude out in the open doesn't get shot, but he knew what he was doing. I'll give him that. He knew he wouldn't get shot at. He's like, nah, I don't even fucking care. That's a civvy getting wrecked. Yeah, we're gonna lose a lot of cities on this one just because they're seem to be on the.
Intervention requested.
Oh, so he knew that that was gonna happen. All right, get out of here. We're at least gonna save one civilian. Technically, the other ones are all still alive. It just won't stay that way. It's another assault. Okay. All right.
Ready to go to work.
Ready to go to work. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm not really worried about that shotgun. I don't think this angle will be significantly better, but it might give me just a little bit more. It is significantly better, actually. It's a tough shot still, and they didn't make it, but that's okay. They were ready to go to work.
On my way. Zooming in.
Good hit. The first sniper it hit, we might have been able to take him down with if all three of them could get a shot.
Ready to engage.
You know what? Just step back. It was...
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah, no risk of hitting your person. Damn. We just killed a civilian! Fuck! Fucking serious? I wasn't trying to! I didn't mean to! It's not my fault!
Ready for action.
This guy's gonna die. Basically nothing to be done about that. Well, you might as well step forward so you're actually in cover. Our snipers did not have a particularly good showing there.
Zooming in.
Would have been better if he just missed. Hey, what the fuck? I mean, it is lower accuracy on that shot. I get that, but...
Proceeding.
Well, they're not gonna die to the bleed, but...
Repositioning. I'm on the move. Despite this much.
It's quite accurate often. There was worth a shot.
I'm on the move.
Found another civvy. They're probably cowering because my snipers love to bag them. Yeah, they're unfortunately dead. Nothing I can do about that. Another dead civvy. Dead Synedrian. So 2 civvies down right now. They're dead to the bleed. It's gonna shoot at the assault. Nope, Overwatch, okay. See where the boss goes. If he gets behind that building, I won't have many opportunities to shoot him, but... Oh, there's a civvy right there. That city's dead. Well, it ain't gonna be a a thrilling success on our part, but what can you do? This Overwatch looks like it's facing this way. So, and if that's the case, no, not bash, swing. Dazed, beautiful.
Confirming target.
Don't clip your boy behind him. It's got that armor. It's heavy armor.
Ready to rock.
Save them from bleeding out? Yeah. We might do that. Here, let's see if we can manage that.
Target confirmation. Target hit.
That was a good shot. They're not getting an arm back. The fuck are you talking about? This is gonna kill this civilian. If I take that shot. Good shots. Very good, actually.
I'll be right there. Ready
Can
to
you do it?
engage.
Can you do it, Jacob?
Is that really the best they can do?
Okay. Hell yeah. That's threading the needle on that one, buddy. Approved.
Let's have a look.
Oh, I'm under the fucking awning, yeah.
Moving up.
Our snipers couldn't do that the previous turn. They had to kill a civilian and then...
Rolling out.
I know they're gonna bleed out, but it's just more satisfying to shoot them.
On the lookout.
Let's do this.
I have no idea, CGI. I honestly do not know.
I'm here.
I'll be right there.
That ain't a good view.
Let's go.
I'm leaning into the precept that shotguns suck against armor, so if he wants to try to shotgun this guy in half cover with, or, you know, low cover with high armor.
Covering.
Moving in quick.
Holding position.
Shotgun at some distance, so
I was born ready.
Come get some.
not good shots, but clipped him.
On the lookout.
Yes.
Advancing.
Come on, you're the last one. You're not gonna kill anybody else. Just get wrecked. Ow. You're all right. Okay. Yeah, fucking 3 out of 6. Rough. Where the hell's my phone? Normally I don't have it in my pocket when I'm sitting at my desk. Cool. All right. Sentient AIs. Research into artificial intelligence conflict. The end of it. Okay. Laser weapons. I think I already had that one. Neurotoxin weapons. Infiltrator class. Sweet. Okay. I could get enough to grab this infiltrator. We're just gonna go with what we were working on right now, though.
The Disciples of New Haven is under attack.
We're healthy enough. Yeah.
Ascenidrian Haven is under attack.
They will probably be fine. They'd probably be fine too, but they look like they've probably got a better handle on that. And I'm all the way up here. We're working on getting multiple crews going, but that's probably what I need to do with this 600. Get that started. Nice, big chunk of materials. All right. Hands are really hurting today. Not sure why. You too. Shut up. Little bit of mist on this map. Just a bit. Just a bit of mist. Tiny bit of mist.
Let's do this. Hostile spotted.
All right. It's a bit misty out here. My snipers are all on this side, and I need them all on this side. Fuck!
I can make a difference.
Ready to roll.
That is so irritating.
I'm going in.
See what's happening back here, if anything. See if we can spot any defenders that we could get control of. Oh, there's a priest.
Ready.
Nice. Figured the other one would be kind of on this side, so... There we go. Show me what we're working with. Okay.
What's the plan?
The plan would be to have you in a better position, but I don't really have the choice.
Let's go!
Let's go! If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. Be at least in some degree of cover. All right. Shield Bearer Alpha. Triton Thug. Myrmidon. Dangerous. With the lights out, this is dangerous. Here we are now, entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now, entertain us. Another Myrmidon. How about you Myrmidoff? Get the fuck away. Alright.
Let me see.
You step to the right. Are you gonna have a better shot or no shot? Stepping forward, you might actually get a better shot. Some damage. Alright. 2 worms. That worm's probably not too much of a threat, except to this guy. We got an Umbra there, potentially. Mind control. Can I mind control this guy? I wonder if touched by the void makes him... I doubt it makes him immune to it, but... You won't get, like, the Umbra afterwards, I would imagine, because it's, like, a different unit, but that'd be funny. I wonder if mind controlling that guy's right, or this guy. The Shield Bearer Alpha, probably. Yeah, he does have high will point, yeah, let's... Retract shield. That was pretty funny. I like that. Okay, I want you to go deal with this Myrmidon. Not the most effective weapon against them. Okay, gotta deal with these 2 worms. That's pretty much what you're gonna do.
Kill confirmed.
Not sure if this one can blow up there and poison us from where he's currently located, but maybe.
No escaping the Phoenix.
All right.
Finger on the trigger.
Should do it, right? All right, just kill it. Good.
What a kill!
We step here. Can you see this guy at all? Ever? Right there.
Engaging. Enemy kill.
That's a nice heavy weapon right there. That right there, that's a nice heavy weapon. Damage. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. What's your path to get to this guy? Down and up? So if I dash there, would you be able to reach him and bash him? No, probably not. Let me see. Can you dash up a ladder, though? Yeah. All right.
I'm prepared.
Do have an enemy over there. That Myrmidon. He tries to come at you. Shoot him. Alright. See where it goes. This thing might be able to just scale the entire wall for all I know. Pretty much what I wanted it to do. Okay. All right. Going after the priest. Ow. Spicy.
Ready.
Ow, that hurts. Shoulder is like super stiff. I think it's been that way, but I just noticed it. That's not comfortable. At all. I think a worm landed down here,
Ready to go to work.
but I don't know where. I don't like that. It could have landed on a piece and been destroyed, you know, so... Alright, not quite. Nice hit.
I'm listening. my way. Aiming.
Wanted to be able to see the Umber, but the statue's in the way. I still have control of you? No, I don't. Which makes sense.
Targeting. Acquiring target.
Not a great shot. Yeah, but it did it did well for the turn that I grabbed them, so I'm still pleased with the result.
Let's go!
On it. Engaging. Moving.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Ah, come on. You're gonna get killed. Because he's gonna have enough help. Well, so be it. Because this guy's gonna reach him and just smack him, so... not much I can do about it.
Shot wide.
Bad return fire that time. Smacked the shit out of him. It's pretty low enemy count, though, left. 98% on the structure. One of them landing on it just did a 2% damage to it.
Yes.
Rude.
Sure thing. Dead.
Ready, willing, and able.
Ready, willing, and able.
Targeting.
Good shooting.
Threat eliminated.
Good job. Yes, ma'am.
I was born ready. On my way.
Ready, willing, and able.
Goodbye, my wormy friend. Hey, Pluterio, good to see you. You are early.
Missed by this much.
Run through the mist. Breathe deeply. You're an Anu, so you're probably like, yeah, mist, yum.
Maximum effort.
All right, Deadpool. Where's your head? There it is.
That was satisfying.
Let's blast him.
I'm reloading.
I want to see that guy. Melee is strong. There is no question on that.
I'm going
Too
in.
strong, possibly, but haven't been far enough in the game to be able to say that objectively. Subjectively, feels quite strong. I should have stepped away from him. I don't know if I had. I think I was exactly on. I don't even think I could have moved one more tile, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered, or I couldn't have anyway. That was his best return fire yet. All right.
Receiving. Proceeding.
Yeah, I know it's there. Get up here.
Rolling.
Take that!
Take that, rebel scum.
Engaging.
Very nice. Big damage. Get bonked. Bashing him with a melee weapon shouldn't damage the weapon. That's what it's made to do. I guess the insinuation to the way that it does it with all equipment is that you're like attacking with like the haft of the weapon or something, but weapons are made for that.
Took one down. Reloading.
Yes, but they don't take equipment damage from their normal use. They only take equipment damage in that type of instance, at least from what I've observed so far.
Already there.
No, I don't think it's oversight. I just think it's a mechanic that is consistent across all items that is inconsistent when it comes to melee items. just in a very specific way. Not a major thing. It did very low damage, so it may be the more important part of that is that it did very low damage to the item. Yeah. Has 118 out of 120. Whereas when you hit with a weapon, like a gun, it does like 5 or 10, as opposed to like 1 or 2. From what I've seen so far. Very small sample size.
On Overwatch.
Nice.
See you in the next life.
I think most of the damage we did to that thing was on the return fire.
I was born ready. Ready to rock.
You're
Adding one more to the
beautiful,
list.
it's true.
Too easy.
The sniper shots did do about half the health, probably, between the, like, 3 hits and the bleeding they caused. Nice, level 5, level 4. 98, fucking... 1 worm landed on it. Your structure's that weak? Someone throws a house cat-sized animal at it and it's taking damage? Good result, overall.
Blessed are those who seek transformation. There are some who still cling to the sins of the old world. Even now they are consumed by greed. Think. Let the pain
Okay,
they have
Sinedra
visited
didn't
upon
like that.
others
I wanted to
be
see.
returned unto them.
Only way to learn is to kind of see what the, you know, impacts are. But 10 to the other 2, that's fine. Sinedrian's still happy with us. Still supportive. In fact, I think it's right at the threshold. New Jericho is hostile to us now. So, you know, there's that. I should have gone with my gut, which normally is to, just tell them to piss off, but... Alright. I think we'll make it down there before it matters, and we're also a bit beat up. Alright. Still gotta do the Symes retreat, too. Okay. Let me check. Okay, that's good. Alright. Okay. Sorry, just keeping things... Trying to keep things organized here. Game? It does not want to... Okay, I'll just give it a second. It's stuck here like loading, but... And it crashed. Motherfucker. There should be an autosave right after we finish that. There better be. I gotta save more frequently manually if it's gonna do this kind of stuff. Still waiting on it to respond. Well, relaunch at this point. Yeah. See where this autosave is. Okay, it should be just a couple minutes ago. Oh, right at the end of the mission. Well, I guess I can go the other option then.
There are some who still
The
cling
game
to the
gave me a
sins of the
mulligan, I
old
guess.
world.
Maybe later.
Very well. I do not think about it.
I just don't want to piss off New Jericho that much yet. But now I know. Now I know what that decision will incur potentially in the future. So, that's good. Good to know. $20 hours, okay. We'll see how much this has left when we get closer. We might be able to just dip in there real quick.
Research complete.
The Goliath GL2, based on old vanadium designs, is wielded by heavy-class infantry. Its wide blast radius, great range, and large magazine provide the equivalent of mobile artillery on the battlefield. It is not very accurate, but with the amount of explosive power, it doesn't need to be. Interesting. We'll do some more autopsies after those, but I want to see where those lead me. Oh, my chat's screwed up. You better not crash on me again, game. Okay. Can we get there before it's completely gone just to kind of snipe some rewards?
Haven destroyed.
No, the other one got destroyed. Sweet! We're here to defend it. We're here. We're here to help. Look at us. Riding in. This place was going to fall without us, clearly. Clearly, they were in mortal peril, and we're here to rescue them. Yeah, here to help. Glad to do it. I should probably not even send these two in. They're more tired than I thought, but let's go. I'm here helping. Oh. They needed my help, and I responded. Because they're my friends.
Ready, willing, and able. I can make a difference.
Anything on the lower levels that's targeted? It looks like it's all the gardens, but it looks like they can probably be shot from, like, ground level.
Executing.
Arthur and Gunner.
Ready to go to work.
Ready to go to work. Just can't get a line through there, huh? I was gonna say, if you go this way, you might be able to.
Not a problem.
You're gonna do it again? That is a grenade launcher. That is a weapon, and you are the disarmer.
I don't miss.
You did miss. You did miss.
I'm here. Here I come. Acquiring targets.
Yeah, the central pillar, yeah. I agree, but it looks like it's probably targetable.
I'm on the move.
Ooh, a siren. Okay, it's pretty far back, though. Far out. That might be the first time they've failed to land a hit that was targeting a weapon.
Moving in quick.
So. Sneaky hobbitses.
I'm on the move.
It's gotta be a defender. Starting right next to an objective that's not a defender,
Proceeding.
fuck the game.
Ready to rock.
Sprinting.
Alright. It's an Edrian. No movement, but that doesn't mean there's not any. Just that they didn't move any. Triton. Rude. Myrmidon. Triton Maniac. He's a maniac, maniac on the run. Didn't do very much damage there at all. Ow. Spicy. It's a spicy.
Tango spotted.
Nice. He almost missed. That was a very high shot. It just like clipped the top of the arm. You know, like merms. I agree. You stop making all that noise. I don't like the sound of them moving across that hard surface. That's... Ugh.
Here.
Yeah, they got out of his line. That's gonna put you kind of close to that siren. Let's do it like this.
Engaging.
I know they're heavily armored, but shred it some and... That's annoying.
I'm prepared.
I'm prepared.
Finger on the trigger.
I am prepared. For that tail again.
Area covered.
Alright. Gotta kill the merm. And then you can... Yeah. Okay. Go here. Oh, son of a bitch. No kill, so no move. We're exposed to this guy right now who's kind of tough, but...
Let's get this done.
Damn.
Advancing.
Roof.
Here goes.
Seriously. Step out from the wall. Like, this isn't a difficult thing.
How does that taste?
Didn't destroy the little wall. I was hoping it would. It didn't. That's fine.
I'm going.
Go here.
I can make a difference.
This guy's got a paralysis pistol, but it's not going to do that much outright damage.
Operative on the
See if this shot's okay from here. They may not be the disarmer, but they disarmed him. Still got his melee options, but, alright. A good shot. That's not where I clicked. I'm pretty sure I clicked there. Obviously, I fucked it up, if that's the case, but... Heavy armor, but, you know, we're doing what we can. Alright, that guy's just gonna get in melee anyway. I'm not gonna be able to disable him, so I'm gonna try...
Just give the word.
Damn it. I mean, that should punch through that section of wall. Come on. Alright. See if I lose a bunch of people here. Very possible. That's a Synedrian. So we do have these two. Now they're moving. Synedrian Sniper. I want to get control of them. Because maybe we get really lucky. Of course, if they do anything here, they could be helping me out a ton, but... Mostly worried about the Siren closing distance and getting a melee attack off, but they're pretty far away, and if the attack takes 2 action points, I don't think they'll be able to move and attack anybody this turn, even with their heightened mobility. Okay, the second hit that hit us, the second shot that hit us hit our rifle, though, so that was actually beneficial for us. Good hit. She's gonna go in and, yeah, get out of line of sight. That makes sense. And then she went right back out, though. Okay. Just those 3 enemies, potentially? Nope. Oh! Something over here is being attacked by a Myrmidon. Yeah. Up on that roof. Okay. And then another... Okay, the Maniac, he's gonna melee here, but we should survive.
Oh, it hurts.
It hurt, but we lived. Okay. Alright.
Keep it together, operative.
Get over here.
Dashing to the coordinates.
Ooh, infiltrator.
I'm on the move.
I was born ready.
One tile. Okay.
Shake it, baby. Sure thing. More than good enough.
Annoying.
I'm prepared.
He's touched by the void. Okay.
Catch me if you can.
What are we working with here? Crossbow, spider drone, deploy a spider drone. Yeah. All right.
Let's blast them.
Ready, willing, and able. Here I am. Let's do this. Nothing's getting past me.
Rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Ready to engage.
Ooh, nice. Can still see her. Would've been nicer if you shot her.
Okay, let's move.
Targeting.
We also know there's a Myrmidon here.
Let's go.
Let's try to get over to it. Yeah. All right. Oh, come on, man.
Escalating aggression.
Mm-hmm. Match. It's exact. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. That's gonna kill if they go for my weakened assault. That soldier's dead. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll go for this Sanhedrian, but he's gonna wreck that thing. Here we go. Oh, come on. Pretty long distance shots, but you're fucking snipers. So, like, that it's already destroyed, man. That one's already destroyed, ma'am. My heavy was in range. Nope, he's gonna attack my berserker. Come on.
Okay.
Once he gets shot, he's okay for the moment. But there's this other invis guy. Fucking serious. Okay. Well, he's alive. Alright. You. Can I please
I'm here.
select you? Go here.
Okay. Already there. Eyes peeled. Yeah. No mercy.
Very low damage.
Hostile damaged. No escaping.
We gotta help our assault out. Or our heavy out.
Finger on the trigger.
Ow.
Heading out.
If the siren drops down, we might get a shot on him with these snipers, is the thinking for the overwatches there.
I'm on the move.
Okay. This is blocking my line there. That's fine.
Area covered.
I think it's just the Myrmidon and that siren. The problem is that the siren can get to my heavy. That objective's destroyed. If the Myrmidon doesn't do it, the siren will probably go over there and do it. But I think he moved instead of attacking 4 times. Because he would have destroyed it. Yeah, this is okay. Ah! Wait till she's on the ground, damn it. There's a hit. Come on. Fucking hell. Well, he ain't dead, but damn it, he's knocking on the door.
Let's have a look.
Shouldn't have a med kit in hand. He does. And his arm's disabled anyway. Alright. We gotta kill her. We should be able to, but we definitely gotta do it.
I'm here. Just give the word.
Okay.
All I need is a clear shot.
Still alive. Let's do this. Requesting more enemies.
Spicy. That is a nasty enemy.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
Let's rock. Need to rest.
Heading out.
That one's destroyed no matter what.
Heading out.
No, should have moved them. I thought I'd moved everybody, but I got that one assault who hadn't done anything. Well, it'll move in and attack, and then it's got to move out, but... I was going to say, is it going to go over to the backside, or... And if I'd moved the assault that I forgot, they'd be in a decent position.
I'm
Because
prepared.
I would have moved them over here. What are you going to do?
Shake it, baby.
Okay.
I'm on the move.
They're not getting past me.
Reloading.
Advancing.
One last little bug. Get rid of him. Still got to get the hotkeys, you know, into the muscle memory. They're not there quite yet.
Providing overwatch.
That hurt, didn't it?
I'll get you.
All right. Our heavy got whooped up on, but they lived. White-hold. All right, 80% protected, not too bad. Injuries and one badly injured. Okay. We got there with one defender or attacker strength left, and damn. Come on, game, just be super generous. Give me the infiltrator or the sniper for my team. No worries. No, I'll take them off your hands. That haven doesn't need them. I'm here to protect that haven. I showed up, didn't I?
It would appear that diplomatic relations between Synedrian and the Phoenix Project are improving. This seems like a positive development to me, but I'm curious. Are you motivated by any kind of investment in our political and philosophical views, or are you just doing your job?
Hey, Bob, what's up? I'm not sure here. I'm not sure how to answer. What are you doing? I think my chat program crashed again. Give me just a second. Okay. Yeah, something. I gotta update it or check for an update or something on it because it keeps crashing. Yeah, right? I don't know if this is... Well, it's probably going to piss off the other people. Let's see how much.
So you are a potential ally.
Not actually very bad, and that's a lot of research.
Realize a specific vision of the future. I will admit that I had hope.
I'll take that. Okay, we need to go home and rest. There's a medical bay here, right? So... But we need to change our... We need to go do this mission, so... Alright, who else is gonna get attacked? Attack on Haven's twice as frequent. No wonder they're so... I was about to say, man, they're happening a lot. Reinforced stabilizers for the Scarab. Okay. Interesting. Haven't built a Scarab yet. Maybe we will. Hatching Sentinel. Light sniper rifle technology. Interesting. Let's finish some of this stuff and then we'll we might look at that. Okay. Okay. We're building this module. Aha. Yes. Yes. We've already looked at both of these. Nope, these are new ones. No, they're not. No, they're not. We already saw them. Any other recruits around? Synedrian Assault could be interesting. He's only level 1, though. That infiltrator is still there. What else do we need to build? Another fabrication plant would make the fabrication stuff faster. Do I do that here? I could do even another research lab. This base has a lot of room. Okay, that's almost done.
Construction complete.
I should just wait for it to tell me. Okay, so what we're going to do here is... Come off Mana Core 2. You go to Mana Core 2. Fly over there real quick. Alright. That'll give us time to recover. You're going to be out. Let's let the other ones recover for a bit, and we'll get a better idea of who's healthy and strong enough to go knock out this potentially quite terrifying mission. All right.
Research complete.
All right. We got those done. Now we can make those if the resources and tech make it possible. Okay. Bases. Personnel. You go to R&D. You'll get some training that way since you're still at level 1. Manticore. 2. Go back to the main base for the moment. They're still doing a little bit of stamina recovery, so... Okay, let him fly back. See what we got. Arthron Brute Champion. Mutated to the point of combat armor, allowing it to survive a direct hit in the head. So it's got a more armored head now. Yeah. Ghoul Alpha. Saw one of those. Siren Hellion. Command Siren variation capable of directing troops as well as mind-controlling opponents. Yuck! Mind control. Venomous Myrmidon. That's what we needed. Privileged Sniper with history of violence. Let's recruit him. Alright. Infiltrator. Yeah, I can feel that already, Dictator. Feels like game. Alright. Let's go do this Symes retreat. Okay. Who are we taking? Your stamina's still hurting a bit, but I can wait a little bit, actually. Why can't you go on Manticore 2? Oh, is it not back yet? Okay. It just got back. Fair. I was like, what? Assault with Stompy Legs or Berserker with Stompy Legs. I think I'll go with the Assault. The Grenade Happy Assault with Stompy Legs. I'll get you a better pistol soon. I have the ability to build one, but I haven't got one built yet. I'm finishing building this far, and my production's pretty slow, which is one of the things I want to work on. We could do fabrication at this base. So, a couple training facilities, living quarters, food production. Could do some fabrication. I should probably also put a satellite uplink in this one. I don't know how much that's going to help me. It's kind of... I mean, yeah, I probably should. I'm also not sure of the value of, I'm not asking to be told, I'm just thinking out loud, of things like the security stations. But I know that, you know, if you're out flying around and a base is attacked, you have to fly back to defend it, so having some defense already in place could be the difference. They have a medical bay. Get the second training facility going, because that's what this base is going to do right now. All right. Okay. Let's put a save in case we crash again. All right. Symes retreat. Let's do it. Ah. Can't take them in, or like they're grayed out. Can they not go? Wonder if I would prefer to just have frickin' 6 soldiers if that was the case. Alright, well. No, it says they're... Is it not there yet? No, it's there. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, okay. Interesting. But it's counting them towards the total, is it? No, they're there. They're both of the craft are there. Because I can start the mission with either of them. But I mean, they're there. Because both of them are sitting right on top of each other. If I start the mission with 2, it grays out 1. If I start the mission with 1, it grays out 2. So both the craft are right there. I'm assuming this means, and I don't know this, but that I can only use one of the crews. If that's the case, I'm deciding if I want the junker or if I'd rather have 3 soldiers. 3 more soldiers. And which soldiers? Still says, you know, using the full slots. Alright, let me just make sure these 3 are equipped, and we'll go like this and see what happens. Yeah, I know it does, but we'll find out. Hey, Gleaser, thanks for hanging out, bud. Get some sleep. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Probably Saturday, where we'll be here much more time appropriately for you. Alright, they're all here. Cool. It just likes to, make you think about it. Alright, is that the fucker with the grenade launcher on his arm? Nope. Just a gun and a spitter head. See if we spot anything else. Fuck those trees in particular. Visual bug in Vanilla 2. Okay. Good to know, Banshee. Someone returned fire from up here. That's not cool. This extra mist is so fun. His head was a weapon, so technically they disarmed him. That's what they do. That's their thing.
Ready.
The map is at least somewhat static in appearance, except we now have the mist all over it because of the dark event, essentially.
I'll keep both eyes open.
See if I can see anything else. It's very possible there's enemies in this mist that I'm just not seeing. I don't know. Be tricky. These pockets of mist definitely obscure. Well, that's what they're supposed to do, right? Obscure. Obscure things quite heavily here. Like, we can't see that. We know he's there, though. I sent the other assault, the last character I moved on that turn, too far to the left because they're grenade specialized in a way. Would be good to have them towards the center. We see the mine fragger. That's something. Okay. Well, no overwatches, but he didn't do anything offensive. Just moved, got into position. Hey, Franz, good to see you, bud. Alright, I'm not going to worry about what I can't see right now. I'm going to worry about what I can see. Well, his shield's pretty much in the way, but... not bad. Not great, but not bad. How about...
This weapon must be inaccurate.
don't blame the weapon, kid.
On the move.
Pretty sure I hit something.
Reporting enemy contact.
Okay. Trying to see if I could see this one. That's the guy I don't want to be dealing with. All right.
I'm going in.
Let's have a look.
Like, I should have a tough time getting a grenade on us because of the fact that it's going to fire in like an arc. I would imagine.
Ready to engage.
It's going to be a really shitty shot. Got some good distance with that perk they have. Should have done that first. Although his shield was weakened by some of the attacks, so it might not have gone. But All right. Sniper. Solid hit. Gonna go after the junker. Ow. But all things considered, probably the best thing for it to go after. That's the guy with the grenade launcher. I think. Oh. Hi. That was a stupid position for you to take, but okay. Lost track of the mine fragger, which is not ideal. Triton Thug. Glad we've got armor. Mine fragger. Alright. Son of a bitch. It's a lot of enemies. Okay. Pretty sure this is the big guy, but I'm not 100% sure of that. I'm kind of curious of maybe trying to knock that wall out and get extra attacks on him, but I got a lot of things to deal with. So we're still going to have to do some damage to you. You can just kill this guy, probably. Or get... you can get pretty close. Torso would be the best shot, and you're not going to kill him, so you're not going to hurt your people doing this. Alright, he's dead.
Ready.
I don't like this at all.
Yes. I'm going in.
Alright, he's dead.
My turn.
I'm here. Got you covered.
Beautiful. Not bad. All right. Dead. Mine fragger. Come on. Not great that the acid's on him, but it's better than him getting mine fragged, probably. Good shot. It's an Arthron gunner? Yeah, we saw him at the back. Okay. That's the most concerning one. Get a return fire. 80 poison, 30 acid. All right. We're probably going to be moving, rocket jumping back, and then healing him with the nurse. Assuming he doesn't die here. I'm glad that hit the wall. I don't know if he's dead or not, but he might be. Fuck. If he gets shot by this guy, I think he's dead. Yeah, that's where I wanted it to attack, but he might be dead anyway. He didn't take the damage because he's an enemy and he takes the damage on their turn. But I don't think anyone is close enough to medkit him.
I'm here.
He's got 109 health, and he's gonna... I think he's dead anyway. Because everyone else is so far removed, and I don't have any way to move him because he's mind controlled. Could leave him mind controlled until I can get someone closer, kind of box him with the junker. Leave him under my... No, because then as soon as the enemy turn starts, he's going to take all that damage anyway. I think that's my best bet. Dude's got a lot of armor. Alright. And I gotta deal with this gunner.
Hostile destroyed.
I can make a difference. Operative on the move.
Got him. He's dead.
Let's go.
She keeps doing her job. The thing she's good at. Too many shots high on the body to hit the armor. Annoying. Yeah, he's still got the fucking evolved launcher and the spitter head. If I go over here, he might launch... I'm gonna stand over here and See if this can work out. Face this way. Please don't kill anybody. He's alive. He's running away. He's gonna die because he ran away. He's gonna die because he ran away. Hold up. See what we can, if we can do anything, but... Fuck. This is wholly dependent on something really fucking stupid happening.
Got it.
If you miss low, you'll kill him, and if you miss high, he's dead anyway. He's dead, yeah. There's nothing I could do to get it off of him without him dying to that, so... pistol shot maybe does enough to just the mind fragger, but... There's no way I'm gonna land a pistol shot. And maybe I could. No one's close enough, I don't think. And if it misses low, it just hits him and he dies. The only thing I can try to do is get this in hand. Get in. But I think I'm out of action points at that point. Because she's used 2 action points. So then to get out, uses another action point, and she can't medkit. So I don't think he was living no matter what I did. So... He'll go out to us instead of the scumbags.
Acquiring targets.
Fuck. Not fun, but losses happen. Right? That's, yeah. I don't think he was gonna live no matter what, so...
Scumbag yard sale. We should come down here once a week and clean house.
Operative on the move.
No matter what fancy stuff I tried to do there, he was gonna die. Because we wouldn't have been able to heal him. That was nice. I'm pleased with that one. That means we don't have a heavy. We don't even have another heavy on the right. Well, no, we have that little level 1 heavy. So, all right.
Let's do this.
It's gonna hurt. Unless he stalks. You guys suck. I know it's marked. What if I just park on top? Oh, it won't let me. I was like, let me just park on top of the damn thing.
I'm listening.
Channel open. Let's try this. Let's get this done.
I mean, it kind of opened the wall.
Here I come.
Here I go again on my own. The hell? Got him.
Hostile eliminated.
Went on the only road I'm living on.
Heading out?
Yeah, if I hadn't lost track of that mind fragger, that would have been a lot different. All right. Hello, mouse. You just... stuck in the corner. It's not my mouse. No, my mouse is working. And now the game is... You know, I'm not even using the Steam version. I'm using the GOG version of this. Not that that necessarily would, like, mean less bugs, but I swear I have the buggiest shit in the world. It must just be my shitty computer. I'm waiting on the game to reload. Like, to load back in. This is a little frustrating. I might have to turn on to be able to save in the tactical layer or in the, you know, in the combat, just in order, because this is like the second time or third time today it's crashed. And we're in a mission where we don't have a save. And then it crashes. Ah! Yeah, Chaos. And I'll just put a save in at the beginning of the mission, or, you know, every X number of turns. I'm trying to play Iron Man, but we've definitely had more than a small number of crashes. It's funny, because yesterday I was like, oh, it's only been a few. And then we had like 4 yesterday, and we've had like 3 today, so... Trying to reload it, you know, to relaunch it now. That's how long that took. And I don't... Awesome. Okay. We're not on a short stream. You know, we did 4 hours, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap there because I'm a little bit annoyed at the crashes. And what that's going to mean is that we can start Saturday right there with that mission. With the Symes Retreat, since we've probably got to redo it. I'll load into the game, but I imagine that's where the autosave is right when we started the mission. So, and then I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow or not. I got a lot I got to do. I want to have Fridays back as part of our schedule. It's possible in the future, it may be that Friday becomes an off day and my weekend gets split around Saturday. So I might, and I'll let you guys know, but it might be Friday, Sunday off, still having our Saturday, and then having Monday as a scheduled day. Yeah, we're right before the retreat again. So, yeah, I'm going to go into the options, and if I can do it from here for saving on the lair, I don't know if I can without restarting the campaign, but I'll have to find out. I really don't want to have to restart the campaign. We're going pretty well. Maybe it's something I can change with the console commands. I'll take a look at that. And try to eliminate that from continuing. We lost, and we redid a mission entirely tonight, and then now we're going to have to redo that one. And it makes it seem like, well, I mean, I guess it gives me another chance at the heavy not dying, but that's not, I don't want that. I want to play it in as clean an Ironman as I can, but the crashes have been a little prevalent right now, so I'll see if I'm able to turn on that option without starting a new campaign. If not, I'll figure something out, but we've got a good, you know, we're going okay. I don't want to restart if I don't have to. You can change it from the main menu. Awesome. Then I will look at that and do that. I will post in Discord tomorrow. If you don't see a post, I'll probably be live. Once I know for sure whether I will or not, I'll post in Discord about tomorrow. But 100% we will be live Saturday, barring anything I have, you know, unforeseen. We'll be starting at noon, my time. So that'd be, you know, 5 hours before our normal start time on the weekdays. And we'll be kicking some Phoenix Point on Saturday to have a lot of fun. So thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Sorry for the crashes. Obviously not something I'm doing, but we'll try to mitigate. You guys have been fun. And we will name soldiers on Saturday. I meant to do it today, and then I kind of just got into the pace of the game. But we have like 10 soldiers on the roster, 9 right now. We'll do a raffle to get them, so probably 30 minutes to an hour, or maybe after that mission, after the Symes Retreat, because someone's probably going to die in it, we'll name soldiers. So that'll give people a little bit of time to trickle in on Saturday so they can be here for the raffle, and we'll have more soldiers. This will be the type of campaign, unless we go through a lot of soldiers, or just not enough people wanting to be named, that it'll be like you get named once and you don't come back around. But we'll see. I don't really have much better of a gauge on the raffle times yet, so, or the roster sizes. I got 2 things going in my head. Roster sizes. Anyway, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the good times, good vibes, and good conversation. You guys are awesome as always, and I will see you next time, right here in the Echo, where each and every one of us has a voice. Good night. God bless and be good people, folks. I'll see you later. Adios.